Hello, my darlings, my loves. Okay, yes or no? It's time for yes or no. I don't know. How did that song happen? How did that evolve? I don't know. Anyway, piles 1, 2, 3, or 4. We have Purpurite. We have Pyrite. We have this healing stone that my daughter gave me. I know. And then we have this amazing, like, goddess rock. I don't even know what this is, but I found this in Greece, and isn't it just like a Venus of Willendorf, like goddess? I mean, that's what it is to me. So I have my goddess stone over here from like Greek islands. So my loves, yeah, this was from the street. And found this off the street, a guy on the street in Lisbon. And this one my mommy gave me, this purple light. Ooh, wow, the way the light is hitting that. Oh my God. I'm like seeing this stone anew. I'm going to see my mommy tomorrow. All right, my loves, piles 1, 2, 3, or 4, yes or no. If you have more than one question, more than one pile. If you need more information, more than one pile or another reading, you're here for a reason. If anything doesn't resonate, just pick another pile, you guys. Like, seriously, you will get the information that you need here. You are sent here for a reason. I truly believe in that. And you're attracted to a high vibrational frequency of the energies that I channel. So, we're going to do this thing, and we're going to do it right, my loves. Piles 1, 2, 3, or 4, yes or no. Let's have a look. Hello, pile ones. Hello, beautiful pile ones. You guys chose my purpurite stone that my mom gave me. Thanks, Mom. It's such a beautiful stone. I'm seeing like new colors in this today that I haven't seen before, and like an iridescence. Wow. Okay, so there's like some layers to there's some layers going on, and revelations are afoot. Okay, so we're gonna see new things. Pile number ones, frame your question. As we always say here on Kylinlight, you want your yes to be a positive outcome. Okay, it's what you want, because that's how I'm gonna read the energies. All right, my loves, let's have a look. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay, interesting information. Is that a yes or a no? You guys, I don't know yet. I'm going to come over here to my what is it? Cosmic Variations. This is my new deck. Cosmic Vibrations, right? Cosmic Variations. That sounds like weird, like TV show or something. Cosmic Vibrations Tarot. We're going to have a look. We're going to get some more information. And while I'm shuffling these, I will just say hello. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm Kylin, and welcome back if you're returning. I love you, and you know it. And the thing is, one of the reasons you come back, I freaking love you guys. And one of the reasons I love you guys is because your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your higher selves, like the energy of you guys that comes through over here that I get to channel for your highest good to get you on your highest possible timeline is freaking hot. And yeah, I love you guys because my job is amazing. This is amazing, and it feels so good to channel your energies. So if you're new here, just know that what you're going to get here is context and information. I will tease a yes or no out for your question, but you're really going to get the energy of the situation and what there is to do or not do in order to have the best possible outcome. Keep in mind, a best possible outcome is not always what you want. It's not always a yes. This one wants to come. So my loves, just keep that in mind, okay, darlings? Like, yeah. It's so cute. Your guides are already like, don't overthink it. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle one more time. One of the reasons I shuffle on camera is because your readings tend to be so good over here. They're so high vibrational, and people wouldn't believe it. So yeah. All right, let's hope I didn't jinx that. Pile ones. All right, trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? That's really about your gut instinct. Ooh, and then we have the Four of Wands. Okay, that's beautiful. The Four of Wands is very much a card of there's a little bit of an energy of celebration, but it's also a card of foundation. And unlike the kind of the foundation that's sort of more structural in the Four of Pentacles, which is really about, that's like a very grounded, it can mean sort of like a hoarding. The Four of Wands is a foundation where it's really more about building, that you have built something, and it's something to celebrate. And you can see over here too in this card how we've kind of got that sun rising in the background of you're walking down a path. This is about like the beginning of a beautiful journey, and often the Four of Wands speaks to a beautiful journey like with other people. It's the beginning of something with other people. So you guys have built or are building or are looking to build a foundation from which to move forward with other people. And there's inspiration here because it's the Four of Wands. Again, it's kind of like a lit up situation. So for some of you, I'm getting actually that your instincts are, again, that it's lit up. But also to know that this is the beginning. This is what I'm hearing, is that this is the beginning phase of this situation. So I'm hearing something, my beautiful pile ones, about allowing the situation to unfold. Okay, so so you have a niggling feeling. What is it trying to tell you? But you want to, like, more, your guides are just saying more will be revealed. And then quite literally, yeah, more will be revealed. Let's get the cards. Okay, yeah, 10 of Swords. So this is about the ending of something that was painful, like really painful. I like to call the 10 of Swords the final straw card, where it's just sort of like, that's it. It's the last sword, and it's like, enough is enough, and that's over. The 10 of Swords is also a good news card, because it's like this really, really painful time has been over. And I like how that plays in with the 4 of Wands energy here of really, again, we're looking at like some kind of like a new beginning, so sort of new inspiration. I'm hearing for you guys, my pile ones, I'm hearing rebuilding. And yeah. And for most of you, it is about rebuilding something with other people. Again, the 4 of Wands, there's like a connectedness. Sometimes the 4 of Wands also is called like the twin flame card. Now, the twin flame is twin flame narrative can be complicated. It can actually be disempowering for some people, so I don't indulge it very often. But what I am hearing here is like partnership, like that there's working with someone to rebuild a better foundation, an inspired foundation, and the sun rising after what was, for some of you, I'm hearing a bit of a dark night of the soul or a dark passage, letting go of some old patterns, and yeah, letting go hurts from the past as well, and really moving forward and moving on. Okay, that's beautiful. The Chariot. I love it when this happens. Like, can we talk about moving forward and moving on like a badass? Hello. I love how it's like Wonder Woman is driving this chariot. I mean, oh my gosh. But seriously, like this, look, male identifying, female identifying, anywhere on that spectrum, my loves. This is like, this character is powerful and in command of this vessel, and it is moving on. It is moving forward. What I love about the Chariot too is it isn't just sort of like an 8 of Swords moving on or a 6 of Cups moving on. It's a moving forward, moving on. There's momentum. There's it's also too, it's like that positive aspect of inertia, like something gets going and it's going. Yeah, you guys, there's a beautiful journey ahead in this. What is that niggling feeling trying to tell you? I feel like something about it's that it's over and that there's a new beginning, and embrace. I'm hearing for you guys to really embrace this new beginning. All right, one more card over here, the Emperor. Bam. This is really about taking responsibility for this new beginning as well. I'm hearing with this Emperor energy. Yeah, I love this. Okay. With this Emperor energy, this really is you guys like taking the reins of this situation and moving it on and rebuilding with inspiration, with vision, with passion, and leaving the past in the past. And learning from that past. Like you can't really move on. Like things will continue to, for some of you, the niggling feeling is things that are unresolved that you have to resolve so you can move on into this beautiful future. Because you can't really move on from things until you've learned what there is for them to learn. And you can't learn what there is for you to learn from things that were difficult if you're busy being like all wallowing in how it hurts and how you were a victim. You have to get to, and by the way, this is not to say like don't feel your feelings. Like by all means, feel your feelings, my loves. But you don't want to stay there. Your feelings are information. So whatever it was that was so hurtful in the past, there were lessons there for you. And your guides are saying now it's like, learn them. Like, learn them like the Emperor. Get on your throne and be like, I get it. I see it. I got it. And I'm moving on. Like, I'm done with that. I'm never going back to that. I'm hearing as well. Now, that's going to mean different things to different people. Is this a yes to your situation? Well, part of your situation is in the 10 of Swords energy. So that's like past, that's over, that was painful, bleh. But most of the situation is in the Four of Wands, this foundation for this future. Most of the situation is in the Chariot, moving forward. Most of the situation is in the command, the calling it, the power, the definitive, inspired masculine, divine masculine action of the Emperor, the strength of character, really. So this is yes energy, my loves. And there's stuff for you to learn, learn it so you can move forward. Never again. Stop blaming it because it was a lesson. That's a gift. Stop wallowing in that it hurt. It hurt. That's how we learn things half the time, because they're painful. Know that you don't ever need to go back. Look at how bright this future is. Look at how beautiful this pathway forward is. I love this reading. So what's that niggling feeling? Yeah, you guys. It's, again, that niggling feeling is going to be a little bit different for each of you, but it's saying it has something to do with completing the past so you can move forward. Yeah, whatever that is, something for some of you guys, there's things that need to be said. And then you can move forward as well. But you are moving into a beautiful future here. Really, really beautiful. Take the reins of this future, my beautiful pile ones. All right, we're getting a little more information here. I have all my decks back. I'm back in New York, and lulled to sleep by the sounds of sirens. But it's wonderful to be back at my table. I'm back at all my tarot cards, and I'm so happy. Yay! And now that I'm here too, oh my gosh, well, I'll shuffle these. I'll just tell you guys, oh my gosh, I'm having a professional renaissance in my priestessing. I mean, so much is blowing up. I'm organizing a priestessing summit that is for real. As soon as I have the information on that, so you guys can check. It's going to be 9 priestesses over 3 days on Zoom at the end of October, around the Samhain portal, the Halloween time, when the veils are thin, we dance. Beautiful luminous priestesses. You guys, the women that are willing to do this with me are incredible. I'm so blown away. And I'm doing a thing. When am I doing that? It's next week or something. I'm doing a thing called VIP Vibes, VIP Magic, because a lot of you guys are how do you always get hotel upgrades? How do you always end up in first class? By the way, I don't always end up in first class, but I do end up in first class, sometimes business class, sometimes premium economy. I get the upgrades. They come to me, and a lot of them are free, and a lot of them are also ridiculously expensive. And it is about VIP magic. It is about VIP vibes, and there's real tried and true practices for developing that stuff, and just developing in your confidence and your magnetism, and also your sort of sense of self-worth and dignity. And so I'm doing a masterclass on that if you guys want to find about that, and that's in the description box as well. Okay, these are almost ready. They want one more shuffle. These are my beautiful Sacred Geometry Oracle cards, which I'm so excited to see them. What do they have to say? Okay, one more shuffle. All right. This happens, I guess, when you're away. Sometimes the energy gets a little stale, and then they need a little extra shuffling. Okay, beautiful. They are ready. We are ready. Pile ones. A little more information for you. Oh, is everybody upside down? Everybody's upside down. Sorry. Sensuality. Delicious. Yeah, I really am hearing something too about this pain having been about you guys. Yeah. This has a little bit to do with your own self-image. I'm hearing it also has to do with things that you tolerated in relationship that you'll no longer tolerate. And I'm hearing something about you guys, again, this sort of niggling feeling. There's something for you to speak up about what you want in order to experience more pleasure in your life. The frequency of sensuality reminds us that as spirits in human bodies, we are sensual beings, experiencing joy and pleasure from the physical world through our senses. Yeah, your guides are saying that you've really been through enough pain, and it's time to walk the pleasure path, and that it's time for you guys to command, not demand. This isn't about entitlement. This is about command. Again, this is about that confidence, that magnetism. This is VIP vibes, right here. This is what I'm talking about. But this really is about stepping into just that you deserve the best. And so really seeking that out and co-creating that and looking for that and not settling. Really having your standards in place, I'm hearing, and you guys are moving forward into that. And it's just going to make everything so much more pleasurable for you. I love it. Duality. The frequency of duality supports our ability to gracefully flow with the everlasting movement among all opposites. Gorgeous. This really is too, this moment is all about flow. It is all about movement. It really is, again, moving from what was a very painful, difficult time, a very painful, difficult way of being, very painful, difficult patterns of behavior, very painful, difficult things that you were willing to accept from other people is what I'm hearing, and really moving into a new era where you are working with people where there's harmony, where there's inspiration. You are settling for nothing less than a celebration and a solid foundation from which to move forward into this beautiful sunrise picture. And that you're taking the reins on that, and that you're basically like, I will have this or nothing else, nothing less. That's my dramatization of the Emperor. Okay. Freedom. Oh my God, so much freedom from this Ten of Swords. Blech. You guys, this really is a beautiful moving forward. Yes, I love that. And you know, it's like context and energy. Like, it's more complicated than just, is this a straight up yes or no? This is a whole freaking journey, my loves. There are things for you to do. You got to listen to the whole thing, right? So you can really get it right. This is the highest possible timeline here. This is the best outcome with this circumstance. So listen up. Okay. Freedom 21. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. That's all there. Here we've got the Emperor, we've got your boldness. Here with the Chariot, we've got your exploration. And over here with the Four of Wands, we've got the limitless possibility and potential being supported, okay? So the energetics of freedom from this past, these old ways of being, it's all there. It's all there for you. This future is so bright. Okay, I love this. Third chakra, amazing. The energy of the solar plexus, this really goes very well too with that Emperor energy. This really, it's hot. The energy of the solar plexus chakra helps us to realize who we are and who we want to be so we can set a course toward our goals. It really is like who we are and who we want to be so we can set a course and move toward our goals. Like along this path. I love it when it's all here. Like when they all just like talk to each other. It's so beautiful. All right, pile ones. This is really a lovely yes. You know now why I have to shuffle on camera, because these are freaking beautiful cards and people will be like, you stage them so they're always a yes. I don't. This is just what they say. This is what your guides are telling me. This is a beautiful, highest possible timeline. And this is about you. This is, you're the ones showing up. This is your reading. So I just work here. Beautiful pile ones. Amazing. I so hope you got all of this, and I so hope that you sink this in. Type in pile 1, I receive it. That puts that message through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways. You get this message on a kinesthetic level, and your body remembers it for you. So just type in pile 1, I receive it, sink this in. And as always, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I do free reading giveaways. That's for real. I really do them, but they are for subscribers only. You can find out about that in the description box, along with all that stuff I was talking about with priestessing. You could do my VIP Vibes Masterclass. Eventually, you will get I will be singing it so loud about this priestessing summit coming up. Completely amazing. In fact, I think I have like my emails down there or something, like my team. You can email my team. If you're like, I definitely want to do the summit, you know what, I should set up a thing just to even start a mailing list for that. I'll try to do that before this drops. Does drop? I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'll do that really soon, I promise. My beautiful loves. Anyway, so many things going on. I love you guys so much. I love seeing you in my events. I love seeing you in my things. I love doing free readings for you. I love getting to know you because you're all freaking amazing. This is amazing. Pile ones. I'm amazed. I so hope you got this. I so hope you typed in you received it and received it. And I so hope you know, most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, my pile twos. Hello, my pyrite choosing beauties. You guys chose my little pyrite that I bought off this sweet kid in Lisbon selling a whole bunch of stones on the street. And he charged me much too much money for that, but I don't care because he was adorable, and you know, he's selling crystals on the street. Like, what am I going to say no to that? Okay, yes or no, pile twos. Always phrase your yes so that it's in the positive. It's that it's what you want to happen is a yes outcome for you, because that's how I read the energies over here on kylinlight. Okay, let's jump right in and have a look. Yes or no? Ooh, priestess. Very well. That's you guys. If you're not new to my channel, you know that is my jam. I am doing priestessing courses. I love my priestessing thing. I'm actually organizing a whole priestessing summit, which is literally like 9 priestesses over 3 days on Zoom. It's going to be amazing, and whatever. I'll tell you about that later. Okay, how are you being called to step up and lead? First of all, look at this gorgeous card. Thank you to Beautiful Starlight and Sacred Tree. Talk about a priestess. She gave me that deck. Work your light. Work your light. Now, is that a yes or no? You guys, come on. I don't know yet. We got to get more information. We got to get more information. So I'm going to go over here to my Mystic Mondays Tarot. Hello, Mystic Mondays. I missed you. I'm so happy I'm back in New York. I have all my tarot decks. Hooray. And we're going to have a look. And while I shuffle these, because I always shuffle on camera because the cards often come out so positive that people are skeptical. And I'm started to shuffle on camera because I'm like, look, you guys, it's just your vibes. Like, you come to me with these super high vibes. It's like your guides, your angels, your ancestors, okay? Like, your higher selves are the ones with the really high vibes. This is where the cards are coming out. You know, I just chit chat over here shuffling. Like, they're being shuffled by the universe, my loves. So, and if you're new to my channel, you're like, wait, what? Who are you? And yeah, and if you're returning, this is the deal, and you know the deal, and hi, I love you. So yeah, we're getting you on your highest possible timeline here. We're looking for your highest possible outcome, not just a yes or no. I do promise to tease a yes or no out of the cards. And mainly your guides, though, they want you to have the best outcome. And that isn't always what you want. So keep that in mind. Okay, my beautiful pile twos. Keep that in mind so you can listen to the information here and don't get overly focused on whether or not this is a yes or a no. However, as I say that, a yes is what you want, and you know, a lot of times what we want does line up with our highest good. Like, that's how it works. It's just when it doesn't, in my experience, it's because there's something better. In fact, always, every single time. Okay, good. These are ready. Pile twos. Yes or no? Priestesses, what are you being called to step up? How are you being called to step up and lead? Seriously, I'm not, no joke too. I'm like doing a whole like luminous leadership mastermind right now as well, called the Shine Mastermind for priestesses, people leading. And they're like, we're talking people in tech. We're talking people like corporate jobs. We're talking people who are artists. It's like everybody's priestessing. It's amazing. Ace of Wands, inspiration, passion, insight, like, this is glorious. Okay, this is really good energy. How are you inspired, basically? Wow. 8 of Swords. Okay, my loves. So there's yeah. So you guys are feeling stuck, is what I'm getting. The situation is feeling stuck. You're feeling trapped. You don't know how to go, but this Ace of Wands energy is here. So you are being called. There's an inspiration presenting itself to you in this situation, my loves. But you're feeling bound and blindfolded. Let's see if you can find it. Ooh, the Devil. Yeah, this is also energy of being trapped. The thing about the Devil is that it's really like when we're kind of trapped by our own habits of behavior and habits of thinking, patterns and old ways of being that have us sort of, the devil energy is usually, it's like when we've turned it something good, we've gone to a place with something that was once good to where it's not good anymore, but we're sort of compulsively still stuck in it and doing it. But there is a way out. There is a light here that's being shown. You guys are being called to step up and lead. I'm hearing you guys like really getting out of this will be like you guys role modeling. I'm really big on that with my priestesses, and you guys there's this priestess energy is the first thing that came out. Leading and being role models. Beautiful. 9 of Cups. Yeah, and there it is. Bam. The 9 of Cups is self-created wish fulfillment. My loves, you're getting out of this, all right? It's a journey, all right? There's a bit of a climb. It's going to take something. You're going to have to change things. And this is one of the things that the Devil speaks to, is that patterns of behavior, old ways of being, something that was once fun or good or working for you has now become a crutch, has now become something that is limiting you and has you stuck. But the way out, the inspiration, the way forward has been shown. This Ace of Wands, this is an inspirational moment, is present for you guys. And your guides are saying you want to yeah, you want to like take off this blindfold and receive it. This is about, again, if you're being called to step up and lead, you have to answer the call, my loves. You got to pick up the phone. And I know, like, if you're like younger people, like, we're like, we never answer the phone. Like, nobody calls us. It's like, seriously, you guys, like, it's like you got to answer it. You got to answer the call. There's things you have to do, which is why the wish fulfillment of the Nine of Cups is self-created here, my loves. This is really, yeah. Your guides are saying this is a yes. This is why over here, you got to listen to this whole thing, but it's entirely up to you. Like, you create the yes. And that means getting honest with yourselves, really going through the clarity of the inspiration and answering the call of stepping up your game, role modeling transformation, role modeling breaking old bad habits and taking on new habits, role modeling really following your bliss, role modeling going for what lights you up and leaving behind the devil you knew, which isn't serving you anymore. The way you used to do things, what you used to enjoy, it's not, in this context, it's not serving you anymore. And this is like very, very clear here in this energy. But if you move forward, if you follow this inspiration, if you answer this call and step up and lead and role model, you know, be luminous and show the way forward. Follow the alignment energy of what lights you up. You will end up in self-created wish fulfillment over here. This outcome is really beautiful. So this is a yes, but it's asking something of you, my pile twos, which is like how we roll, right? Your guides come to me to get you on the path of your highest good. We're not just going to be like, this is what's happening to you. Nothing's happening to you. This circumstance is happening with you and for you, and you can learn from it, and you can make choices, and you can answer the call and go with your inspiration, and you can make changes, and you can create something much more beautiful, much more fulfilling for yourself. But you got to make these changes. You got to unbind yourself. Okay, wow. I love it. Okay, this is unusual. Another tarot. This is tarot/oracle deck. Actually, let's talk. This is my first deck ever. This is the Secret Dakini Oracle. Very, very beautiful deck. Yeah, pile twos. It's sort of like, yeah, this is like, here's the good news, but here's the real news. Like, here's the real talk on this. So, yeah. I know, it's why I can't do just like the straight up yes or no's. Like your the guides and that come to me for your highest good over here, they love you too much to just act like you're not powerful enough, and that things just happen to you, yes or no, they just happen to you. This is not how life works. We're co-creating, we're co-authoring with the universe. Yeah, that's right. Send that person out there and it's like, I'm back in New York City. Oh my gosh. It's noisy, it's loud here. Oh my goodness gracious. But it's also kind of cool. I don't know. I'm certainly not going to complain about my like freaking dream life, my like, you know, live work artist loft in Brooklyn. Like, it's really great. Okay, these are ready. Let's have a look. Let's get a little more information. Just passing through. Beautiful. Yeah. So the energies of movement are wholly possible here, my loves. You really, really can get out of what is stuck and what is feeling stuck for you and what you're feeling stuck in. But it is up for you to answer the call, follow the inspiration, follow your luminous inner guidance. It's in alignment with your highest good. It will lead you to your wish fulfillment. This is a heart-centered way of knowing and understanding. You got to answer that heart call, priestesses. And then yeah, this is very temporary. You're just passing through it. I love that. Horseplay, beautiful. This is another card of things just passing through. This really is like moving forward. And this really is too. It's like whatever the stuff is, like this is like, I mean, this devil energy in particular is kind of just like you guys are like people just kind of like dicking around. Like you're just like, this isn't a place to stay. It isn't good enough for you. And it's been fun or it's pleasurable, but it's like, again, too much of a good thing isn't a good thing anymore. And your guides are saying it's time for you guys to move on and step up and lead. Really. Step up, move this up, solar return, beautiful. This is really coming back. This is the self coming back to that source self energy. This is the self coming back to answering that calling. This is luminous and powerful, beautiful. Shiva, pillar of fire, bam, That's good. That's really, really good. This is Ace of Wands energy right here. I mean, look at this. It's like we're gonna just take this Ace of Wands and we're gonna double down on it in like a really big way. This is a huge inspiration, my loves. This is a rather dainty personification or characterization of the Ace of Wands energy, but the Ace of Wands energy is like the Ace of Wands. It's the ace. It's the beginning of something new and completely exciting. And the Shiva Pillar of Fire card is just saying that like way more clearly. It's just like, hello. Divine masculine energy, inspired action, big time, coming down from on high. Really, and I'm hearing for some of you guys to kind of kick you in the pants. This is just putting a little fire under your butts to get out of all this and to move on. And again, it's just this leadership thing is so about being luminous and role modeling that. Doubling up on the wish fulfillment. This card is the wish fulfilling gem. It's also it relates to the card of the Lovers. And then we have here the Nine of Cups, okay? You guys could choose this and create this for yourselves. And by the way, the Lovers speaks to a choice. You guys are in a moment of, this is a moment of choice. Like you choose here whether to move forward with what's luminous and what lights you up, whether or not to answer the call of stepping up and leading, role modeling, really being like, I don't like to say the word of like a better human, but really being like, being someone who creates fulfillment, being someone who's heart-centered, being someone who is guided by love, and included in that is self-love, being someone who sources their energy from source, like source self energy, so it's in alignment, so that it's luminous and doesn't roll around in the muck for like an entire life. You know, rolling around in the muck for a little bit can be a little bit of fun. Get some mud wrestling, great, fine, whatever. Do that for a season, not a life, my loves. This is about choosing your life and the wish fulfillment that comes from that. Really, I'm hearing flat out for you guys, it's about choosing your life now. Making a choice. This is how we end up on these highest possible timelines. We choose, you know, you're at a crossroads, my beautiful pile twos. This is very, very clear. And there's a completely luminous path ahead of you. But it's up for you guys to get yourselves out of whatever this sort of stuck situation is, these old habits and patterns of behavior, whatever they are. And pile twos, if you're still here, you know what I'm talking about. So, wow. Okay, so sink this into your bodies. Type in pile 2, I receive it. Get this message on a cellular level so your body will remember all this information for you. And that is just going to help you like sort of make these right choices and go with this luminous thing. By the way, right is not, we're not talking about morality here. Priestessing isn't about that. At least not how I teach it. Priestessing is about what's right for you right now. What's luminous, what lights you up, what's from your source self energy, what comes down on high and helps you to make the choices that allow you to unfold into the beautiful, wish-fulfilling vibrational frequency that this planet was designed to be at. This planet was designed to be a paradise. You guys can walk that path. You're being presented with that in this circumstance right now, making a choice, getting on a higher possible timeline. Like, yes, I teach all my priestesses this stuff. You want to know about it, look in the description box. It's all there. And oh my God, yeah, things coming up are so exciting. Oh, in fact, one thing I'm doing really exciting is a VIP magic, like a VIP vibes, VIP magic thing. That's really, really soon. And if you guys feel like you have this sort of star quality energy and you want to sort of snap out of like old sort of ways of being that are maybe a little bit where you're dimming your light and you're settling for things and you really want your wish fulfillment, I have a lot to say about like how to get that life of your dreams going, my love. So I've done it, and yeah, you can come learn that from me. I'm doing that really, really soon. So anyway, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Subscribe if you're feeling me. I do free reading giveaways as well. That is for real. I love to do them. I love to meet you guys. I love to meet you in my programs. I just love it. I love to meet you when I do my free readings. They really happen. So check all that stuff out if you're feeling it, and just subscribe if you're feeling me, and I don't know, sink this in and just, oh my God, you guys, manifest this yes, because this is too hot. I love it. It's up to you. It's up to you to manifest this yes. It's very, very clear, my pile twos. The other thing that's very, very clear and always, always true, beautiful pile twos, you are so very loved. Hello, my beauties. Hello, my gorgeous pile threes. You guys picked my healing stone that my beautiful daughter gave me. How loving is that? I know my mom, this is for my mom, and this is for my daughter. They love me. They give me crystals. Okay. Yes or no? Pile threes. Over here on kylinlight, you always want to phrase your yes as a positive outcome. It's what you want, because that's how I'm going to read the energies, okay? Oh my gosh, excuse me, I have to burp. Okay, sorry about that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyways, yes, I'm a human being. So, just know that about reading the energies and yeah, okay, and I'll tell you more if you're new. Like, we'll explain it all how it works over here. Pleiades, okay, double mission. Channeling and uplifting humanity. Gorgeous. Is that a yes or is that a no? I don't know yet. That's not enough information. So I'm going to come over here to my what is this one? I think this is the Moonchild Tarot. I don't know. I've been traveling a lot and I'm just back in New York and I'm back with all my tarot decks. I'm so happy to see them, but I don't remember what they're all called. I'm pretty sure this is the Moonchild Tarot. Wow, it's very thick. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, that's exciting. So anyway, yeah, hi, welcome. I'm going to talk to you guys while I shuffle. I'm going to let the energies in the background and the universe shuffle this deck. Your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides come to me over here at kylinlight for your highest good. So even in a yes or no, what they're mainly going to give you is context and energy for your situation. They're going to tell you if there are things for you to do or not do in order to have your highest possible outcome. And they're also going to remind you through me that what you want isn't always your highest possible outcome. And I know that that's like, it can be a tough pill to swallow. Believe me, I've swallowed that quite a few times in my life, but it's always been true that when I haven't gotten what I've wanted, it's because the universe had something better for me. Every single time, my loves, and I'm 51 years old, so like I've been through it. Like I know. I also live my I live a dream life. My life is amazing. So yeah, really take it from me. We flow with the universe. We pay attention and we listen. So I will tease a yes or no out of this reading for sure, but you really want to listen to whether it's for you to do or not do in order to get your best outcome. Okay, my beautiful pile threes. And if you're returning to my channel and you already know all that stuff, I love you. Welcome back. You come back because I love you. No, you come back because your guides your guides are amazing. I know. And I love you so much because they are amazing. It feels so good to channel your guides, my beautiful kylinlights. The Seven of Cups. Oh my gosh. So you have choices. Okay. In this situation, there's a lot of options. Okay. Also, can we talk about how beautiful this Seven of Cups is? It's so pretty. I know, and you're kind of like, I want them all. I don't know. Okay, so in a moment where I'm actually really feeling that, and you guys must be feeling that in this situation. If you're not, this might not be your pile, so pick another pile, but it's kind of just like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Because I want it all. All right, let's get some more information. Ooh, strength. Okay, gorgeous. Okay, strength and courage. I'm hearing something about you guys having the courage to choose. Interesting. And especially with the Pleiades. I was going to say Pleiades. So like, what is that? Hi, hello. It's called the Pleiades. With the sort of double mission, the channeling and uplifting humanity energy, that really having the strength and having the courage, I'm hearing to choose your mission and to choose your path in this situation and more sort of in general. And that, I'm hearing too that this moment is like there really are a lot of possible timelines for you guys. I'm also hearing something really beautiful for you, my pile threes, and I love this. You can't go wrong. So your guides want you guys to really tap into, especially with this incredible starseed energy over here, they really want you to tap into the sort of luminous energies of your highest self for your highest good in terms of what's in alignment for you, in terms of what lights you up right now. So of all this stuff, yeah, some of it's kind of turning you on, some of it's kind of shiny and attractive, some of it's magnetic, but something in here lights you up more than the others. It makes you more excited about it. Maybe you even get a little stupid about it. And I'm hearing to have the courage and to find the strength to actually go for that in this situation, and that is this is one of the key elements. Okay, one more. King of Swords, beautiful. That's clarity. That's just like knowing. And this is like knowing and having clarity and seeing clearly and being definitive in the divine masculine aspect. So it's about inaction. Yeah, this is you guys like knowing, seeing clearly and clearing away what's extra, what you don't need here, and really choosing what's the gem. And what's the gem here? And going for that. Going for it is what I'm hearing, pile threes. Wow, this is amazing. So this is why I shuffle on camera too, because like these are all good cards. Like they're, you know, and it's like I don't make this up. Your guides come to me and they're like, it's gonna be high, it's gonna be good. But there's stuff for you to do. You guys have to make a choice, my pile threes. I'm hearing you need to stop dicking around with, you know, this little thing because that's fun, and this other thing over here because that's good, and that other thing over there because you're curious about it, and that you really need to like tap into again. And the starseed energy is here. You really want to be guided by your highest self or your highest good in this. You really want to be like, yeah, but what's the thing that's lighting me up? Because that's the thing that has this. I teach this to my priestesses. If you guys are new, you don't now you know. I teach priestessing. I have courses. It's in my description box. It's very exciting. It really is. But like, it's very much about figuring out what rings those bells in your cells. Like, what is the thing that's going like ding, 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 and you're getting most excited about it, because that is the thing that's aligned with your source self energy. That is the highest possible time. That is the thing, like when you get the goosebumps when you're talking about it, when you're like, when you wake up in the morning and you like want to jump into action on something. It's like that kind of energy. And a lot of times we don't, this is interesting teaching. So your guides are saying that like the strength and the courage to choose what you really want. A lot of times we don't give ourselves that because we're afraid we're going to fail. We're afraid we're going to lose. We're afraid we don't deserve it. There's all kinds of programming around like going for or not going for what you really want, right? Keeping your goals smaller, shrinking your energy, so because for fear of disappointment. But I will tell you guys something that has always worked for me and is tried and true. And one of my mentors, actually, I think he does this as well, is that go ahead and set your sights like way far out. Go ahead and make your goals huge, because if you get halfway toward them, I mean, that's freaking amazing. But you will never you wouldn't even get that halfway toward the thing if you settled for some small thing that you knew for sure you could have easily. So my loves, I'm hearing you guys really want to step up and be brave, and that the King of Swords, you're going to be able to communicate about, talk about, be definitive about, and really kind of like take up your mantle of divine masculine power, and really being definitive in your choice and being like, this is what I want and I'm going for it. There is another thing that I'm working with a lot with my priestesses right now, and then we're going to get over here into some more information with the Prism Oracle. Is that what this is? I love this deck too. This is also from my daughter, you guys. I'm the luckiest. Okay, anyway. What I'm working on with them is the inevitability that's born of commitment. And it's phenomenally beautiful energetics. And if you really sit with that if you are in a commitment with what you want, there is the energetic frequency of inevitability inside of that commitment. And the exact how of things, we don't know. It's a journey. The exact when of things, we don't know. Your story's a page turner. It's like, if you knew exactly when, what's the point of reading the book of your life? Like, by the way, you're co-authoring the book of your life. Your life isn't happening to you. It's like you're co-authoring it. It's a choose your own adventure book. And this is one of those choosing moments. It's a little bit like pile 2, actually. There's big choice here. There's a lot of power here. Very, very beautiful. Now, is this a yes or a no? This is a yes, my dudes, but you have to do something. This isn't like yes or no just happens to you. This is like the universe is working with you. You are co-authoring. This is your highest possible timeline. You got to choose it. You got to walk it. I love it. Death. Yeah. This is powerful. So when you say yes to something, yes, it's a no to a whole bunch of other things. And when you say no to something, it's because there's a yes to something else that's more important to you. Your guys are saying you're going to have to let a bunch of this other stuff you've been messing around with go, so that you really can focus your energies with the passion and the power. Look at this card. I mean, come on. I mean, really. You guys have this strength in you. You have it. It's there for you with this. You got to choose it, and you got to let this other stuff go. And that's where this death energy becomes a rebirth. It really does. And again, this channeling and uplifting humanity mission, like this is light, this is luminous, this is a luminous choice. So letting things go can be scary, but your guides really want you to have the courage and born of faith that like they've got you. Like this situation, again, this is luminous, this is bigger than you. Choose what lights you up. Choose what lights you up with clarity. Get clear about it and go for it. Growth. Yeah, this is rebirth. This is growth. This is a big, beautiful moment. Wow. I'm telling you guys, this is why I shuffle on camera, because these cards are amazing. Fear. Yeah, that's it. I mean, and by the way, you can't have courage. You can't find your strength if you're not afraid. It has to be there. This is part of this growth. This is part of this discovery. This is part of this ascension. This is part of this evolution. Look at this King of Swords. This is like a powerful warrior energy in this deck. Wow, I really love it. You know, really, yeah, okay, dude. Hunger, beautiful. Sometimes hunger is not so beautiful. In this instance, this is again about your guides really speaking to you. What do you really want? Admit it to yourselves so you can go for it with that King of Swords energy. Like really step into it. Wow, I'm also hearing that it's going to be a shedding of an old identity where you guys were playing a little bit small. You know, you were using the excuse of humility in order to actually just to avoid admitting what you really wanted, and to avoid the responsibility of being a role model and people watching you when you let your light shine. And your guides are saying that in terms of your mission and answering this mission and this soul calling in this moment, there's no avoiding that, and that ultimately you don't want to avoid that there is you do have a hunger for this kind of this sort of really beautiful, radiant, luminous success. I mean, I'm doing a whole mastermind right now that's about luminous leadership, and the priestesses, by the way, all my priestesses are not all female identifying, just FYI. They're luminous leaders in all kinds of fields. They're in technology, they're corporate, they're in art, they're in the arts. They're amazing. They're very, really diverse, incredible group. And healers, like, I mean, it's just incredible. And like, the willingness to shine, the willingness to be luminous in leadership, the willingness to step up and role model. I'm hearing this for you guys as well, and admitting what you want and choosing it. Energy, great. Yeah, and the energy will come when you're like, where am I going to find the strength to face my fear? It's like, once you admit this, what you really, really want to yourselves, and let go of all the stuff you've been doing that isn't really what you want anyway, and you go for what you really want, this incredible growth moment is going to be fueled by a whole bunch of energy. Also, the clarity of the King of Swords clears out a bunch of old stagnant energy. And so a lot of the new energy to fuel what's coming will rush into that space, because you know the expression, nature hates a vacuum. That's freaking real. Like, you want to manifest something, like you do one of my, I'm launching some feng shui courses. Like, you want to manifest things, you like clear stuck energy, clear stuff out, get the energy better where you are, like in your body, in your space, in your mind, in your heart. And like it is actually miraculous what starts to come in to that space. Like, I have witnessed it. I'm gonna get emotional. Like, I've witnessed it over and over again with the people I work with. It's miraculous. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. You guys choose this, yes, and this is beautiful. And you guys choose this, yes. Again, there's a little bit of like, kind of like, you can't go wrong. All the choices are great, but your guides are like, we're calling you on your mission. We're calling you on channeling and uplifting humanity here. You're at kylinlight. You're at this channel right now. You're tapping into this. So we're saying, be brave, step up, sit on your throne, and choose the one that's the highest one for your highest good. Pile threes. Bam. Wow. Okay, receive this. Type in. You don't have to do anything, but like, if you want to receive this in your bodies, type in pile 3. I receive it. It puts this message through your fingertips, into your nervous system, through your neural pathways. It's called kinesthetic learning. Your body remembers the message for you. Isn't that hot? I know. I love that. And as always, if you're feeling me, subscribe if you haven't yet. I do free reading giveaways. That is for real, but they are for subscribers only. You can find out about that in the description box, along with all all of my like priestessing things. And there's like, again, that's like I'm doing my feng shui courses. There's this, did I mention the priestessing summit that's happening at the end of October? Like seriously, around Samhain and Samhain and Halloween, and like, I mean, the veils are thinning and 9 priestesses are coming together, and we're doing 3 days of a priestessing summit online. It's going to be super hot, and I will try to create a link for you guys to start signing up for that now if I can, but I might not have time tonight. So anyways, I will get to all that information to you guys soon. I promise. And I don't know, what else do I promise? I promise this with all my heart. Pile 3s, you are so very loved. Okay, hello, my beautiful pile 4s. You guys picked my goddess stone from the Greek islands. Look at her. I know there's like lots of, looks like there's like a lot of quartz in here, and she's just radiant and amazing. Like a total goddess. Hey, hello. So yes or no, pile 4s, as is always the case over here on my channel, you want to phrase your yes so that it is a positive outcome. So the yes is what you want to happen. Okay, my loves, and I will read the energies that way. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. How freaking beautiful is that? How freaking beautiful is this card? Oh my gosh. This beautiful deck is the Work Your Light Oracle, and it was given to me by my beautiful friends of Starlight and Sacred Tree Healing. She's amazing. And yeah, is that a yes or no? That's a very positive energy. That's a very beautiful energy. You're protected, and the situation is protected, like that's for sure. But I'm over here with my, which tarot is this? I don't even know. I've been gone for so long, and I'm so excited to see all my tarot decks, but I totally forget what they're called. Anyway, this is very beautiful tarot deck, and I think it's the soul. It's like the soul tarot, something about your soul. If you guys like have to know, just ask in the comments, and I will look it up. I will find what it is actually called for you. That I promise. So I'll just come over here, and while I shuffle, I will, you know, the cards will shuffle themselves, the universe will shuffle them, and I will just explain to you, if you're new to my channel, hi. I will tease a yes or no out of this, but really what you're going to get is context and energy. You're going to get information about your situation. Your guides come to me for your highest good. That's to get you in your highest possible outcome, and to get you in the highest, the highest vibrational frequency. That does not mean that you're going to necessarily always get what you want. What you want isn't actually always for your highest good, and I can promise you that that is true. Sometimes when you don't get what you want, it is because the universe has something better for you. Your guides love you unconditionally. It was one of my great joys about channeling for you over here, is that your ancestors, your angels, your higher selves, your spirit guides, all of the energies that come to me, they are so loving. They are so beautiful. And it's honestly, it's my pleasure and my honor to channel for you. Like, it's really just amazing. I love my job. I love this job. And oh my gosh, if you're returning, you know all of this. And let me just say hi. I love you. Thank you for being so luminous, and for bringing your guides and your ancestors and your angels to me and through me, because they feel so good. Okay, wow, this deck is finally ready. All right, that was a bit of a long shuffle. Okay, so yes or no, pile 4s, let's have a look. The 8 of Pentacles. Is everybody upside down? Yeah, everybody's upside down. That happens a lot. You know, sometimes they're upside down, and I'm like, that card is, but usually I'm holding the whole deck wrong. Okay. So the 8 of Pentacles is a card of mastery. It is a card of actually like moving from apprentice to master. It's a card of working on something. I love that. And I feel like this sort of ancient ancestor standing beside you energy, and the keepers of the earth, is that you guys really have been working on, I'm hearing, your health, your wellness, your material well-being. And it may be, again, with regard to like your financial health or your relationship health. But there's something about you guys, like in your earthly existence, that you have been working on, and your ancestors see you. I'm also hearing, I'm hearing healing, and the beautiful thing about when you're healing things within your family of origin or your lineage is that it heals in both directions. So the work that you guys have been doing is having ripple effects, is what I'm hearing as well. Really, really beautiful on this situation. Now, again, is that a yes or no? We don't know yet. Okay, Justice. Woo! Hot. Justice is balance, my loves. Justice is nature. Justice is balance working, and balance is this like fundamental principle in nature. Energy you put out will always come back to you. Justice will, I mean, it's just, it will, water will always find that like equilibrium when you put it in a container. Justice is like that. Justice is less about sort of like human actions of like vengeance, or like humans actually often mess up the balance of things when they seek justice. Like nature, like consequences tend to take care of themselves. Like there are consequences for things, and there are natural consequences for things. And the energy here is that like things are really starting to come into balance based on your hard work, based on the efforts and how you've been showing up, and that you are about to actually, again, I'm hearing cross a threshold. Yeah, beautiful. And this is one of the reasons why too, that this justice, sorry, I'm really excited. Your guys got really excited there. They're excited for you because this justice card is major arcana energy. So this really is like things coming back into balance because you have brought them back into balance in this circumstance. I'm also hearing again this sort of like breaking a chain, that like your ancestors are with you. This is a balance that your lineage has been looking, this has like been a long time coming. I'm hearing for some of you guys this is even like lifetimes, and I also like want to cry. So your ancestors are like really grateful to you, my pile fours. Wow. Yeah, this healing, again, this healing, it's very real. The pentacles are very like three-dimensionally real. And that it's really beautiful, and that there's this ripple effects. Like again, your ancestors who have already crossed over, who are on other planes and on other dimensions, are being impacted by the work that you've been doing. Wow, pile fours. I know if you came here to just be like, should I buy that car? I don't know. You're getting another reading, pile fours. This is what's going on. And you know, for some of you, by the way, like investing in things like that, maybe a fancy car or something like that, is something that maybe some of your ancestors would never allow themselves to do for themselves. And like allowing yourself to do things that you want, allowing yourself to have the things that you want, really being able to enjoy the three-dimensional existence, okay? To take pleasure in this paradise planet. To do that beautifully. I mean, maybe that's what you're healing. So, you know, should you buy this car? I mean, maybe like freaking yeah, like you know what I mean? I just work here. Like, I'm just gonna tell you what's coming through. Oh, wow. Okay, the King of Wands, but that is reversed. Okay, my loves. Wow. Okay, so the King of Wands is divine masculine energy in inspired action. And what I'm hearing is, again, you guys being on this threshold, that this balance that is coming, when it comes, is going to sort of turn this King of Wands energy over, and that you will step into, that the inspired action will reveal itself, but that you're still gathering energy, you're still gathering information, you're gathering the skills to be able to move forward, so that this justice is coming in the situation, and then you will be, yeah. I'm hearing that you will be able to step into more action and more power, but that is just not quite there yet. Okay, wow. One more card. And then the King of Cups. Beautiful. That's because there's heart healing to do first, and you are doing it. Wow, this is gorgeous. And it's really making a difference in your life on this plane of existence. So the King of Cups is also divine masculine energy, like the King of Wands. Divine masculine energy does tend to talk about work, doing stuff, being out in the world, taking actions. But the King of Cups is divine masculine energy in its heart-centered being. So this really is about doing the work on stuff that's happening at an emotional level. And you guys have been doing that in a very real way. You are taking the actions. I mean, some of you guys are like working with counselors, working with healers, like really showing up, and you're getting skills, and you're developing skills, and you're developing mastery. And it is writing, I'm hearing it is like writing an imbalance. It is like, yeah, it's like healing some of you guys, I'm hearing just that you're healing an ancestral dis-ease. and things are going to come back into ease. And when they do, and this King of Wands turns around, I mean, watch out, because you guys are going to be on fire. I mean, things are really just going to flow. But this King of Cups, heart-centered energy is what's happening first. Now, this is complicated to be like, is this a yes or a no? Like, you guys, this is what I'm saying. It's like, I will tease a yes or no out of this. But like, this is like a whole bunch of stuff happening here, pile fours. This is like a full-on, just like a proper reading. Okay. So I would say that because of the Justice energy, because of the beauty of the King of Cups, because of the threshold of the Eight of Pentacles, and because your ancestors are so watching over this and standing beside you, this is a yes. However, because the King of Wands is upside down, it may be that like there's some further element that you want from this yes, and it's not here yet, but it is coming if you stay the course with this work, and if you continue to really do that heart-centered healing, and do it for real. You know, do it for real. I'm hearing for some of you guys, it really is like about like engaging with people. And then the other thing with the Eight of Pentacles energy, again, is the apprentice becoming the master. So I'm hearing about working with healers. Like one of the ways that I learned how to teach all the things that I teach, right? Like I'm a feng shui master, I do priestessing courses, I'm an artist, is that I've worked with other people, and as kind of like you become an apprentice, right? And like you sort of learn from from being healed, from like working with healers. If that's a path for you, you will like pick that stuff up. So I'm hearing that like working with other people is part of this sort of becoming masterful, developing more skills in whatever this, this sort of area of your life is, or in your life in general. And that is also, again, part of this balance, because this is you guys coming into, again, through this King of Wands sort of entry point through this King of Cups entry point, through this heart-centered place, into your sort of King of Wands power. And again, this is a yes, but it's not the whole yes, because that King of Wands still needs to be turned around. So there is a little more work to do, but your ancestors have got this. Like, this is really protected. This is really beautiful. Okay, wow. My daily crystal inspiration. Okay, I'm really trying to remember the names of them. I miss these decks so much. It's so nice to be home at New York City. It's true. It's a very intense place, and I have to get out to my parks and get out into nature in order to survive New York City. But being home to all my decks of cards is like, because they're my buddies. They talk to us. They really show up for us. So hi, my love. So good to see you, Daily Crystal Inspiration. And while I shuffle over here, let me just say to you guys again, like, hello and welcome to my channel. And one of the things that you want to do for sure is to really your guys are saying is to like really embrace the journey of this. So if you were like, if you're gonna get all like despondent because the yes is promised, but it's still gonna take some time, right? This isn't an immediate yes. Like, this is coming over time, and that there are things for you to do. Your guides are saying that's just not where it's at. And one of the things that's going to be healing and bringing this justice and things into balance is you guys sort of making more peace with where you are, and making more peace with the work, and making more peace with the amount of time that the work is going to take. And that is part of healing the dis-ease, because it's getting into ease about where you are now and what you are doing and what it's going to take to get where you want to be. And like, that can be easeful, even if it's work, even if it's challenging, even if you have to show up. It takes energy and there are things to do. Fine. Okay, great. Hello, that's life. But you can do it in a way that's easeful. And that in and of itself is actually going to heal some of the dis-ease here, which is the always rushing forward, the always wanting, the feeling that something's missing, that longing, And then the King of Wands will show up, and you'll really be in your power rather than in your longing for power when you guys are ready for it, when you've become masterful with, I'm hearing, being partly more at peace on just the journey of what it takes to become masterful, period, because you've been learning so much. Wow, what an incredible acknowledgement. And you've been learning so much about the heart, and you're really doing it. Like, I mean, the King of Cups is just, you guys are showing up for this deep inner work. It's gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Okay. We have Black Tourmaline, protect your energy. Beautiful. I'm hearing again that your ancestors really, that this is protected and you are protected. They stand beside you and you are not alone. So they're saying that some of the things that you maybe have been feared to do on your own, again, that you're not alone, that there are healers with you. So again, what like some people call shadow work and stuff like that, I'm hearing if there's just some stuff in your heart, some wounded energy, some hurts, that you guys can process those emotions through so they move through your body so you're not holding them anymore. I'm also hearing that there is some grieving to do that is like not necessarily yours as an individual, but again, it's grieving for the collective, it's grieving for your ancestral lineage, and you guys want to move that energy out through your body. So the Black Tourmaline is also good. It's grounding. So and that's also like root chakra energy, which is tribal, which is ancestral. So in fact, I got to put a link for this soon for you guys, but I'm hosting a priestessing summit. It's completely freaking amazing. This is 9 priestesses over 3 days. And one of them is saying that what she thinks she's going to do is like a whole ancestral healing session. So like this is this energy of what's going on. You are protected and you can work with people who are safe for you. And you can also work with these stones. They've also got your back. So that's really beautiful. Celestite, soothe your soul. Yeah, this is what we're talking about, babes, about like this, a lot of the disease has to do with just this not understanding that like this stuff can be healed, but it takes going into the heart center and a willingness to do that in your divine masculine energy, of really with the willingness to work on what's going on emotionally, to do the work with healers, to do the work of, you know, journaling, of introspection, to really to allow yourself to go through what there is to go through in order to process emotions. Emotions are energy in motion. They need to move through your body. And a lot of times they move through your body on water and tears. Like that's the design of the machine. It's beautiful. I have cried tears that they were not mine. I don't know where they came. They were for the collective. And it felt like an ocean of tears. But the beauty of when you work with healers, when you work with guides, and when you become masterful with this, is you come to understand that like, it's not an ocean. It's not an ocean. It's like a bathtub, but you're emptying it with a cup, and it's going to take a little while, but like you totally can do it. Like you're going to be fine and you can do it. So kick back into really taking this journey and doing this work with more ease. And that in and of itself is going to heal so much of the disease and bring things back into balance. You guys are, what you guys are doing is magic. You guys are priestesses. This is beautiful. Epidite, go deeper. Yeah. So this is the thing about this is a yes, but there's more work to do. That's it. End of story. And you've got guides, and you've got your ancestors with you, and you've got your spirit guides, and you've got your higher self energies. You've got your divine inner wise mind, and there are healers around you. And if you aren't seeing them, oh my God, just like talk, they're like talk to Kyla, like I can recommend healers to you. My friend Starlight and Sacred Tree, who gave me this deck. I mean, there are so many beautiful souls out there who can help. And then there's straight up counselors, there's therapy, there's like online therapy, like people you can text. There's so many resources for helping to get you guys to the point where finally this King of Wands turns around and you are like in your power, because everything has come back into balance. You've got this. I'm hearing there's just some more layers of the onion here, and you guys have got it. Selenite, clear the clutter. There it is. I mean, really, there's some stuff left in there, and you gotta get it, clear it out. Clear it out. This is a majorly beautiful moment for you guys, and this is an ultimate yes, which I love. This is why I have to shuffle on camera, because people are like, you're making it up. It's always so good. I'm like, first of all, there are a lot of ways in which a lot of people who would not be evolved enough or conscious enough human beings to be able to receive this message in a positive light. This is a very positive message, but this is a message that is real. Like we're talking turkey over here, my loves, that we have stuff have in our hearts, in our bodies. We carry all kinds of energetics, and it requires clearing. It requires doing the work of doing the clearing. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing, especially when you embrace the process and embrace the journey, because along the way you pick up tools and skills and become masterful at this kind of stuff. So you never end up with these backlogs again. And you also role model how to do this kind of clearing for other people. And you role model what's on the other side of healing. And furthermore, some of you go on to then be healers or teachers yourselves because you've got all these skills. I mean, this is the mastery. So this is a very beautiful reading, but like, you guys are like sufficiently conscious enough to be able to receive it as such, to receive this as the ultimate yes once this King of Wands turns around, when this work is done. Wow, pile fours, freaking wow. Who are you? I'm impressed. This is amazing. You guys are priestesses. You should totally check out my courses in the description box. And like, I mean, come on. This is too good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will say this thing I always say here too, which is sink this into your bodies, okay? Receive this message on a cellular level so your body can remember this for you, especially while you're going through it, because you don't remember all this information. I mean, maybe you will, but like, who are you? You're like, really? Just type in pile 4, I receive it. It puts a message through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways. It helps your body remember it. It's called kinesthetic learning. And then the other thing I always say here is like, hey, if you're feeling me, there's a little song. Subscribe to my channel, my love. Subscribe. I do free reading giveaways, but those are for subscribers only. So you can find out about that in the description box as well, along with, as I mentioned, because I mentioned 100 times because it's super exciting, all of my priestessing stuff, which is so cool and so for people like you, pile fours. This is gorgeous. You are gorgeous. I applaud you. Your ancestors applaud you. You guys made me cry. Really, really amazing. Receive this, know this, stick with it. The yes will come. It's promised in here if you do this work. And know most of all, not only are you supported, but you are so very loved.